found her.
Was she okay?
Yep, JT's upstairs with her right now. She's still a little bit tired, and Saj and I are waiting around for the FBI agent to come so we can run some interference. We don't want him to ask Glory a whole bunch of stupid questions.
Oh, so Barrick did call the FBI.
Yep, Agent Horton. Right out of the books.
How'd you find her?
We all did. Well, actually, JT found her first.
Where was she?
She was at the old Walker estate.
Oh, my grandfather's place. The place has been deserted for years.
Yeah, when we found her, she was covered by a white sheet.
You know, nobody ever goes there.
Yeah, nobody but ghosts.
You saw ghosts?
No, are you kidding? I don't believe in ghosts.
Do you mind if I go upstairs?
Go ahead. Neil's bringing her some food right now, and JT is sticking to her like techno glue.
But she's okay.
Looks that way. She's still a little too tired to talk.
Oh, wait. How did you guys know to go to the Walker estate?
Well, we followed a trail of cotton balls.
His elevator doesn't go to the top floor. JT and I knew that she went to the old Walker estate to clip roses, so we thought we'd check it out.
Must have been kind of strange walking around there at night.
Not really. I was so worried about getting Glory home safe that, who knows, she could have hit her head on a stone.
Yeah, or the ghost of...
It's okay. I've heard the rumors about my grandfather haunting the place.
Well, you know, there is a spirit world out there, and sometimes you can feel it.
Yeah, right. According to you, Ilya Walker could have gotten to her.
Hey, listen, Garrett, there are more things in this world than you will ever understand.
Yeah. Right.
I'm gonna go check on Glory.
Glory, what are the poems?
I told you. Those horrible men took them.
No. The ones you got from Neil. My first book. Remember that one?
In a safe place.
Yeah, I know you've told me that, but where?
Behind your picture. On the desk.
Let me see. No. Why not?
You won't find it. It's not there.
Then where are they?
JT.
Loving one dead lizard is like watching 30 octopi multiply to the 10th power. Oh, to be a two-toed sloth in zero gravity. This is your writing. I am 23 leagues under pressure. 60 pounds. She is nowhere to be found. Oh, see only 9 kissing gouramis squared by 3 crabs eating pie. This is part of the formula for UB2B. You added it into the poems?
Code.
Then you gave it to Glory?
For safety.
For whose safety, Neil?
Look, I didn't think that...
Yeah, right, you didn't think.
No, look, I didn't mean that.
Did you know that she was captured by men in hoods with knives and snakes? And did you know they put Glory in a pit? I mean, they threatened her.
You think I'd purposely do that to her?
Neil, you of all people should have known. I mean, you knew someone was gunning for us. You knew someone bugged us. You knew someone knocked you out to get at us. I mean, Glory could have been killed.
Look, JT...
Just shut your mouth.
JT, Agent Horton's here.
Now?
Yeah, Glory, do you feel up for this?
I don't know.
Look, JT, if Glory tells the agent what happened, our research, UB2B is history.
Tell Agent Horton to come up. But just give us a second first. Get out.
JT, those men, are they after you?
They want what Neil and I are working on.
Is what you're doing that dangerous?
It's that important.
Those men. They were asking me all these questions about physics.
Yeah, I know. They were trying to get at us through you, Gloria. I'm sorry.
Don't be so hard on Neil.
Neil should have known better.
Maybe you should just get out of this whole thing.
Maybe we should have gotten out of it a long time ago. Gloria, I gotta ask you for a favor.
Sure. What?
Don't tell the FBI anything that happened to you.
JT, you want me to lie?
No! Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
But JT...
Well, it's our life's work, Lori. I mean, if they find out what happened, they'll be all over us. They'll try to take our research away.
Callie? What do you think?
It's up to you.
Callie, if Gloria decides to keep it a secret, can you...
Yeah, I'll go along with whatever she decides.
Well, is it okay for me to come back in now?
Sure, Neil.
Just, one more thing, Glory. I know you'd be doing the same thing for me, but...
JT.
If you want to tell, if it makes you feel safer, you can do it.
Agent Horton, I'd like you to meet my sister, Gloria Booth.
Francisco, who took the girl?
It is no matter whoever have take or save us the trouble.
Yes, it is hard on the back to climb the slippery wall. We deserve hazard pay for this, no?
Is your ear feel better?
Oh, yes.
Cheer you up, my friend. We all make mistakes.
In our line of work, we cannot be wrong again.
Good to have you back home, Glory.
Thanks.
We found all these cotton balls at the Walker estate, and I was the only one who knew what they meant. Thanks to you.
Partners, right?
Hey, you're the one that taught me to keep my eyes open.
Yeah, and your mouth shut. I don't want anybody knowing about this until we know what it all means.
Done.
Now, where were you for the past 14 hours?
Well...
According to my notes, you had breakfast with your friend Callie Walker. You planned to go fishing with her, and you both stopped at the Tool and Die to pick up her pole.
A friend of ours, Jimmy Clayton, was there. Callie and Jimmy had an argument. I don't like to listen to people fight, so I went outside.
And?
Well, then I thought I might as well just go to the lake myself.
You didn't tell your friend?
No. I figured she'd catch up with me.
Go on.
Well, I took a shortcut through the old Walker estate.
That place over the water? It's deserted.
Right. Then I saw the perfect Queen Charlotte.
Queen Charlotte?
A rose. You don't see many of them around here.
Rose.
Gardening is my hobby.
She wins prizes.
That's nice. And then?
I took a cutting.
Okay.
To replant at home.
I see. Where is it?
Where's what?
That cutting?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I must have lost it when I tripped.
You tripped.
The Walker place. Lots of loose rocks. And the terraces are crumbling. It's hard to see. Everything's so overgrown.
And then?
Well, I must have hit my head or something. Next thing I knew, I heard JT calling me. It was really dark. And here I am.
That's the whole story.
As much as I can tell.
Keep an eye on her. Any nausea or headaches, get her to a doctor. She could have had a concussion.
What, that's it?
It'll take me longer to do the paperwork than it did to find her.
Nothing else?
Watch your step, young lady. Anything else you remember, call.
Thank you, Agent Horton.
My pleasure.
Okay. Now tell me what really happened. You suckered that Grony, but don't even think about trying that on me.
But Garrett, I didn't...
When we found you, you were covered up with a sheet.
So?
So, in the middle of nowhere, there just happens to be a sheet laying around. Oh, you got up, you covered yourself up. Tell me, was this before you knocked yourself out or after you were unconscious?
I don't know.
Oh, who knows? Maybe the wind knew you were cold and blew it on you.
Cut it out, Garrett. Ease up on the 3rd degree, okay?
Who's gonna stop me?
Don't push it.
Hey, would you just stop it? Look, Glory needs her rest right now, okay?
Yeah. Later, in private.
Gloria,
Don't say anything, Neil. Please.
Gloria, you in the flesh is far better than you in the spirit.
Thanks, Sasha.
Glory. Thanks. I mean, I know it doesn't seem... I know it doesn't look like it's... I don't know.
Could you write it in a poem?
But no, I don't think I'm gonna be writing any more poetry. I mean, it gets you in too deep.
JT, everything's okay. It's all better. Go home.
I don't want to leave you alone.
Callie's here. Garrett's here.
You know what I mean.
Dude, she's gonna be fine, okay? The people that kidnapped her, I mean, they must realize by now that she doesn't know anything.
She's right. I couldn't tell them anything about your work.
Yeah. Hey, but what if they thought she could identify them?
They wore masks. I never even saw their faces.
Do you remember anything about them?
All I remember is that they had knives and snakes. I don't even know how I got out of that pit.
It's okay. You're gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm never gonna let that happen to you again.
Yeah, me neither. But JT, people that put her in the pit, they wouldn't have let her go if they weren't finished with her.
How do we know that?
Well, we don't. I mean, we can't be too sure, but I think the best thing for you to do right now is to just go on with your regular routine, act like nothing happened.
And someone will be with you at all times.
Yeah. Those people have to know that Glory has nothing to hide.
Glory, I gotta tell you, for as long as you live, I'm never gonna let that happen to you again. I promise.
Listen, can you do me a favor and tell Callie to meet me at Swans tomorrow morning, huh?
You got it. Sasha. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem, pal. Hey, Neil. I'll see you when I see you, okay?
Right.
Some night, huh? At least Glory's back safe.
I have a feeling that you had something to do with this.
Yeah, right. Everything's my fault.
None of this ever happened till you started hanging out with Glory.
Look, you flip a coin. Now you can get 10 heads in a row, and probability is 50%.
Will you just shut up?
Can't you just be glad your sister's back?
If I ever find out that this was your fault, you'll get more than that. Okay?
What do you think?
Look, I want to talk to you. Look, thanks for talking Glory into, going with what I said.
Is that what you think?
Well, I was really sweating back there, Bucky Ball. You really pulled it.
That's the last thing I ever do for you, Bucky Ball.
Divide and conquer. Yes?
Yes.
It's what you call a white stretch in Swans Croft.
Could have gotten you one. And you could have gotten mobbed when you got to the hotel.
One for you, love.
Thank you.
You're quite the little schemer, aren't you?
Try my best.
If you ever get tired of working for me,
What? Yes, working for Mila.
And say she gives you the sack or something.
Or something.
Give me a ring, I might have a place for you.
Keep that one in mind.
You really know how to throw on the little touches, don't you?
I do.
Like him? The old family retainer. Quite the touch. For a bloke whose darn granddad worked in the mines, that's quite impressive.
Nothing but the best for Billy Gunn.
Speaking of the best, where is Mila?
Waiting for you.
Where?
We'll see her soon enough.
Good.
But you won't recognize her.
What is this? We're playing some sort of game. Do you know anything about this bloke? What, is this like a scavenger hunt? Are you going to give out clues next?
And make you work? Don't be silly. I will find a way to point her out to you.
Why do these games? Do you have a reason for this cloak and dagger business?
Look, Billy, this may come as a shock to you, but Mila's mother would not approve of you.
I'm not interested in Mila's mother.
Oh, I think you would be if she stopped you from seeing Mila.
All right. Reason enough to put on a little masquerade. Yeah.
What?
Sort of put you in the spirit of things, eh?
Oh, quite.
You do this often in Swans Crossing, do you?
Not really, sir.
Take me to Mila. Mila Rosnowski. Lead me to her.
Ralph, use your pedal.
All in good time, Miss Sidney.
Now, I think the pink sequins would be just right.
Mama, I'm not... Mama, normal kids aren't perfect. They make mistakes.
I can't believe I put your career on hold by moving here.
Do I have to have a career to be interesting? This is going to be my day.
Hey, Kelly.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. So, Glory's back home, huh?
Yeah.
That's good news.
Yeah, Agent Horton thought so, too.
Oh, is that so?
So you did call the authorities, huh?
Well, you didn't think I'd do what I said I would? Listen, I'm going back to Tool and Die. You coming?
No, I'm gonna go hang out with Glory for a while.
All right. Well, you know, you really ought to take better care of your friends.
And it is written, the missing shall return.
Oh, yeah. Glory.
Morning.
Callie. Look, we have to talk.
Look, if it's about Barrick, I apologize, okay? Maybe I was wrong about him.
I'm hearing things.
No, I'm just a little confused, that's all. I thought maybe he had something to do with Glory's disappearance.
You would.
But I guess if he did, he wouldn't have been so quick to call the FBI.
Guess not.
My overactive imagination just kind of got the best of me.
Looks that way.
I was way off on that one. Barrick was pretty concerned about Glory.
It's amazing how the most innocent stuff looks suspicious when you have a case against someone.
Enough about Barrick. What do you want to talk about?
Maybe later. I gotta get back to the shop. See you later.
Callie?
Yeah?
You just did a complete 360 on Barrick.
Yeah, it sounded that way, didn't it?
Well, are you still suspicious of him, or?
More than ever.
Then I don't get it. Why did you just tell
well,
Jimmy?
Your friend, our friend, doesn't believe a word I say. So I'm saving my breath.
Saving your breath? Till when?
Till I can find some good proof. That'll show them.
It's a camera. Callie's right. This is probably nothing.
And Jake, what have you done?
Gotta grow